Hey guys, Ken from Veteran Screen Printing. Today we're going to actually show you our Sawgrass sublimation printer, and so we're going to be sublimating on a coffee mug, so stay tuned after the intro. All right, guys, so we've gotten our sublimation printer. Like I said, we've been printing a little bit here and there, and today we're going to walk you through on how we do the sublimation on coffee cups. I have a company that actually produces coffee, so I figured, you know what, let's give them a coffee cup and let them know. It's kind of a little marketing, right? So I am going to be making a coffee cup that he doesn't even know that he's getting. So let's dive in and show you what we got to go through. All right, guys. So I already have the design on the template, and I've already plugged in my Sawgrass. Sawgrass is on, and all I have to do is go here to print. It's going to go through the loading process, and I'm also going to go through the programs and software of the Sawgrass in another video and give my opinion on exactly how the Sawgrass functions and, you know, if I recommend it. So my product's going to be a ceramic glass. I'm going to do a graphic instead of a photo because I'm not printing a photo, it's a graphic, okay? And then all I do is say print. Now my print management system is going to come up here in a second after it loads, and I'm going to I can adjust it exactly how or where I want it on, you know, the paper and all that good stuff. The one thing about the Sawgrass, I got the Sawgrass 400, the SG 400. They don't make these anymore. But I got a smoking deal on, I think it was Craigslist. The guy actually was selling the Sawgrass, you know, the SG 400, the heat press, and a whole bunch of coffee cups and everything for a total of $300, which to me is beyond smoking deal. I mean, this Sawgrass right here probably was around $500 back in the day. But this one is only for, you know, little knickknacks and stuff like that, because you can only do, unfortunately, you can only do up to 8.5 by 11, so a printer paper. For this, you can't actually print, you know, t-shirts or anything. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be, you know, very good. So as you can see right here, right now, possibly, it's just being printed right in the middle. And I kind of don't want that printed in the middle. It automatically mirrors this, so that's actually pretty cool. I'm going to take it off there, and I can adjust this around to play with it, see where I want it, and see if I can actually just get it in an area that is not going to take my whole page. And that's kind of where I'm going with right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like, it looks like it's actually going to, yeah, it looks like it's going to probably stay on that side. Okay. Well, some of these you can, you know, like I said, you can change them. When I printed a different logo a couple weeks ago, I was actually able to get 3 different coffee cups on one sheet of paper, which is pretty cool. I mean, if I wanted 2 on here, I guess I could probably get 2 on here. And you know what, matter of fact, I'm probably just going to print 2 just to be on the safe side, because if he likes them, he's a coffee company, so he'll probably order more. So I'll just print it, just be on the safe side. And now it's going to warm up, and then it's going to come out here. So we'll take you to that, and you know what, we're going to also get the heat press going, so let's take you over to the heat press. All right, so coffee mug. I like I said, when I got this whole bundle, it came with it. But I found some places where you can actually get these coffee cups for about $2 when you order a big case of them. So normally what I do is, or what I found to do, is just take the coffee cup, just wipe the sides. You don't know who's been touching it, and if there's any dirt on there or lint or anything weird, you kind of need to wipe it down. So I just wipe it down with a piece of paper towel. Okay. On top of that, our design has printed out. Now this looks kind of brownish, but it's supposed to be black, so hopefully it does come out black. We'll definitely verify, but I mean, if it does come out brown, coffee's brown, all right. He doesn't even know that he's getting this, so we shall see. So I printed out 2 on the paper. I'm just going to cut down the center, and I'll set it up and with the heat tape and everything, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. All right, so I have cut it down. All right, and I left a little bit of border around it, as you can see. Okay, and then I got my heat tape. Okay, very important. And then, so this design is mirrored. Okay, so I am going to center it up where I think it looks very good at. And I'm going to take off some of this heat tape. And now with this heat tape, when I bought my paper, because I bought when I bought extra ink for this, I went to Amazon. So do your research if you get one of these. You can go to Amazon and seriously get the ink a hell of a lot cheaper. Okay, so I'm going to center this up, and I'm going to put the piece of tape right there. So I'm putting a piece of tape, as you can see, closer to this side, because when I put it in the heat press, it's going to clamp it down, and it doesn't really get to right here. So I've heard horror stories where it sometimes turn a little bit yellow on the cup because they've done it. Okay, so now I am going to check it, and it looks like I actually need to bring this over. So I'm going to bring that over. And I also just used a new template, and I don't know if I like it. The template I was using was for a different coffee cup, but I got it down to a T, I figured. And yeah, this one unfortunately looks like, yeah, it would be a little bit too big. So I guess the new template, and I guess these pieces of paper, you know what I could probably do? Let's just take a gamble on this, all right? I don't know if this will work, but I want to try it just to see. Because you want a nice firm grip on this, okay? So I'm not going to be able to tape this side because that's kind of right where the heat press is going to be. But I could, so I cut these in half, okay? I'm going to put this where I feel that it needs to be, so it's center, okay? All right. Get a piece of tape out first. And so this is gonna be my first time trying this method. It might work, it might not. But we'll find out together. Because I do know you need to have a nice firm grip on this. All right, so we're gonna set this up. That looks pretty close to that side. All right. Make sure it's straight. All right. So I'm going to wrap one side around. And then I'm going to put a piece of tape in the center. Let's see how I can do this. So it's not going to be on the coffee mug per se, it's going to be on the paper. So I'm going to wrap this around. Make sure that the seams match. So this tape is not going to be on the coffee mug, it's just going to be on the two pieces of paper where they join. Let's see. So when I do this, okay, I turn my heat press on to 400 degrees, and it's for 260 seconds, okay? And we let it go the whole duration. So that's how it's gonna turn out, hopefully. This one kind of looks a little bit crooked. Pull that tight. All right. Let's see what this comes out to be. This one was a little bit crooked, so I want to fix that. Because if it does turn out, I want to be able to give this to him. So, there we go. Make sure the stuff meets up again. Tape it down. That looks pretty good now. Well, let's see how this turns out. All right. So press is on. It's at 400 degrees. Let's move over to the heat press and let's press this thing. All right, so it's almost done. We're at 40 seconds. And I'm kind of excited to see if this actually works, how we cut it up. Never tried that before, but I guess the template I used is definitely a little bit different. So this beeping right here just lets me know I have about 30 seconds left for it to be done, which is nice to let me know that, because sometimes, you know, when you have 260 seconds on the clock, I definitely walk around and try to do some other stuff at the same time. So it's definitely a helping hand to have that beeping sound. All right, so 3, 2, 1, it's done. We'll undo this press. All right, so it's very, very hot. It's actually steaming right now, okay? So let's turn the camera around and let's get this. So we definitely take this off when it first comes out. You don't want to leave it too long, so let's do that now. Yep, so what I thought, it's definitely brown. Yeah, you can kind of tell where that went, but overall, not bad. There's definitely something that didn't get probably rubbed away on this side, but overall, it's not bad. Let's see if you guys can see that. So you can definitely kind of see, well, maybe you can't see it, but I would definitely am able to see where the different lines met up, somewhere right in here. Definitely there's a little piece right here that you can definitely tell where it goes across, but not bad. I definitely like my other software or layout better. In another video, I'll show you what one I use personally. This is a 11-ounce mug ceramic. Okay, Dolphin series or something like that, but I found the same exact ones on Heat Press Nation, like I said. And no, this video is not sponsored by Heat Press Nation. Now this coffee cup, the handle's not hot, okay, but the actual mug, it is very, very hot. So normally what I do is I just set it down on my table on a Teflon sheet, and there it is, okay. If you guys have any questions about this, again, like I said, we're just first starting off. We went through about 3 coffee cups to learn, but we are definitely doing a lot better now. We actually just sent out some really awesome ones. Maybe I'll put some pictures up so you guys can see that as well. If you have any questions, please comment, let us know. We're going to answer them. We're dropping a video every week about screen printing and all the different items you can use in your screen printing shop. You know, sublimation to, you know, offer customers when, you know, they want some coffee cups or, you know, the promotional items, right? Like today we're going to be printing some poly mailers. So again, if you guys have any questions, please comment. If you guys want to see something that we haven't done, please comment, let us know, reach out. But like always, if you haven't shared this, share it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you can, please like the video. Definitely helps us. Until next time, be safe and have fun.